We rolling? What's up, everybody? Welcome to yet another episode of Apex Prey. Happy you all joined us. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
Absolutely. Hope everyone had a fun New Year's. Yeah, it was. We had a nice little New Year's party, like just a little friend thing last night. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We ended up trying to go out to some bars, but unfortunately things didn't quite go as planned, as that happens, and we just went back to the house, got drunk, did some New Year's festivities. It was fun.
But
It was a good time.
even though we didn't go out to the bars, it was a great time.
It was a
going
good
over
time,
Mitch's
yeah.
house, bro.
Yeah.
It was a really fun time.
Fuck yeah, man. We had a blast. You showed everyone how to play Mexican dominoes.
Yeah,
That was
Mexican
fun.
trained dominoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's a great
Have
time.
you ever heard of that before?
I didn't
I
hear.
brought it over.
I've never heard of Mexican trained dominoes, but I used to play dominoes in AIT like all the time, and we used to like put money on it.
Hell yeah.
It was fun, man.
Forrest was actually the one who put me on that.
Really?
He showed me how to do it. I hung out with him like a few months ago, and I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
dude, this is like really fun.
Yeah, it's a good time, man. It's a lot of fun.
Yep. But I honestly liked kind of going with the flow last night. It was fun.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, just
we
not
had a
really
fun
planning
Uber
much.
driver.
We just- yeah.
That was a good time. Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude! He talked about randomly. He's like, I fucking hate cats, man. I was like, why? He's like, because they always put their dirty little asshole on everything.
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
he was driving crazy as fuck too.
Yeah, that
That's
was
so
nuts.
funny.
He was like drunk. I would have
Wow.
felt safer driving
I mean,
myself.
he was smoking weed.
Yeah,
That's
he was.
nuts. Just with you guys in
Yeah.
the car.
He's
That's
like,
so funny.
Do you guys smoke? That was so weird.
Cisco was in the front seat. He was like, "Hell yeah!"
That's so goofy.
Yeah, I was
love
like,
Uber rides. They're always interesting.
they are.
Always.
I was just sour, bro. I was like, fuck, man, leaving the bars. I'm not even
Yeah.
fucking drunk, dude.
Yeah,
And
that's
he's like,
alright.
You guys smoke? It's like, all right, dude.
All right, let's have a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a real boost.
It was a boost
yeah,
for the
man.
night.
That's
it,
great.
It got me out of the dumps.
There's nothing better than a fun Uber driver. That's so funny. Dude, this feels like such a relief, like, just recording this, like, regular episode. It's like, I don't know, it's like a weight lifted off our shoulders. Because our last few episodes have been, like, you know, arguably important episodes. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we got a whole thing set up and
I've
doing
been
fun
feeling
stuff
super
and-
stressed about them, too, for
Yeah,
real.
for sure.
Yeah.
And recording this one, I don't know, it's just nice. It's like, we don't have anything really crazy going on. We're just chilling, you know?
Yeah.
We're past the taint of the year. That's what I like to call the time in between Christmas and New Year's. The taint of the year. It's always the most stressful time. It almost feels like a weird limbo, like a weird dream.
Yeah, life's just going fast, it
Yeah.
feels like.
Yeah, it's
That is
really
weird.
it's really weird. Like in the time after Christmas and before New Year's, in that little period of time, it's like, I don't know if you ever feel like this, but it literally just feels like a weird dream. Like you're in a dream state, like just trying to get to the end of the year, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty strange. Yeah.
It's weird that it's 2023, dude.
It is, yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
being in
It's fucking crazy, man.
I remember being in school and them writing on the chalkboard, like the green chalkboards. It was 2008. They would always write the year, and that was the year that they were voting, like, oh, go vote John McCain or Barack Obama.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Like, that was a huge thing everywhere. And, like, I remember I told my mom, I was like, I'm Republican. And she was like, oh, no, you're not.
I
was
remember
like,
that was the big that was like that Obama versus McCain thing was when I first kind of got introduced to like the world of like Democrats versus Republicans.
I know, same.
Like that was kind of my point of like realizing what's going on like with politics and stuff.
Yeah.
Like realizing that there's this weird like split that people have. Like
Yeah.
Ron Paul,
so weird.
remember that one?
Sounds
No.
familiar.
Ron Paul.
No, I don't
He
remember.
was running for president.
against who? When?
I don't remember. I was a kid. My grandpa had the fucking bumper sticker.
Really?
That's how I see it.
I bet
all
you
the
he
fucking
still
time.
has it on his car too.
That's fire.
But it's like crazy because it was like, even like now today, you'll see like a random
Really?
bumper sticker from back then.
I don't know. I'm sure I've seen
They were
one,
on it
just
with the
didn't
bumper
think anything.
stickers at that time.
Yeah, bumper stickers were
Yeah.
huge. I mean, they're big now too. fucking, I still
Trump,
see Hillary.
Trump. I think Trump brought it back. Trump
Probably
fucking blew it up.
Yeah.
No, he really
Trump was a
did.
big merch guy.
Yeah, he was huge.
That was the most
so
merch I
funny.
have ever seen.
Oh my god, from a
The
president.
fucking flags.
Yeah.
Dude.
I hardly seen like
Nuts,
any
bro.
Barack Obama merch. Like I did
Yeah,
see
no.
a few stickers when we
I
were
feel like-
driving around and shit. But
I feel like all Barack Obama like t-shirts or hats or whatever that you see aren't his merch. It's like just like people making
Making it, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, or like companies making it or whatever.
that boy Trump was making a
Dude.
killing.
He was on the grind.
That's insane.
Fucking nuts, man.
But on
Yeah,
the same
I still
subject,
see I still see like Hillary and Trump 2020 stickers everywhere.
at the same time, I fucking hate seeing like anything political in anybody's house.
Oh, yeah.
Like
No.
that shit is just
I just don't
annoying.
like seeing anything political, period.
Yeah, when I
matter
see
what.
that, I know I'm like, all right, this guy takes shit too serious.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I see when I see that shit.
That's a good way to put it. Taking stuff too serious.
Yeah, like it's not even about, to me, it's not even about who you vote for. Like everyone has the freedom to vote for who they want to vote for. I don't think anyone should be trying to take that away. It's just simply the fact that people get so invested in politics. It's like, it really shows someone's character.
Yeah.
Like how invested in politics they are.
And it sucks too, cause like people will vote based on who is the lesser evil in the scenario. Sometimes you
yeah.
know, like we need enough blue to like beat red,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's like, but is that how you do you truly align with everything they say?
Right.
You know.
Yeah,
But-
it's definitely, people just get so wrapped up in sides, like taking sides. It's very, very tribal.
Yeah.
Like it's still very primitive shit that we're doing. Like people don't realize that, you know, races don't, like politics don't matter. Race doesn't matter. Like we're all the human race. And people, it's just so weird to see that people still don't see that. It's so wild.
Yeah,
It
it's
really
sad.
is. Yeah. I don't know if it's sad. It's just like, fuck. People, and I do think people's minds are opening up more recently. I
Yeah.
really do think so. I think a lot of people feel very similar to like how you and I feel about the whole thing. Like, you know, yeah, I guess it's important. We need law and order, but like, I mean, what can we really do? You know, it's a really big like, what power do I have?
Yeah.
You know, and which sucks. Like that's the age-old question. Like, you know, the whole like voting debate. Like, does voting really matter? You know, I mean, there's an argument that yes, you should vote. That tells you where America's mind is and how America really feels about things. But then there's also an argument of, you know, the average citizen's vote doesn't matter because really it's based on the electoral college.
Right.
And, you know, it's just a really weird system that like, I feel like everyone sees how flawed the system is. It's just set in place in the system that it's really hard to change.
Yeah.
Really, really fucking hard.
Yeah, man. I don't know. That's like, there's really like nothing we can do unless.
Yeah, I mean, except for, I mean, that's one of my favorite J. Cole lines. He talks about like towards the end of the song, he talks about like how a revolution starts and like how, you know, we might be seeing a revolution happen pretty soon. But then he says, one of my most favorite J. Cole lines, he says, what good is taking over when we know what you're going to do? The only real revolution happens right inside of you. And I've always like really taken that to heart. I think that's very true.
I mean, it's some real shit.
Yeah,
It's
it
honestly
really
some
is.
real shit. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, it's a really great fucking line.
I
It's
really,
true. Like, you know, you can't, you just, the only thing you have control over is yourself and the way you think and the way you communicate with your world that you see every day. That's the only thing you can change. And that's why people get so fucking stressed out, is because they get wrapped up in this like global, like crazy mindset of like, things are crazy, things are insane, like we need to change. And it just stresses people out so unnecessarily, you know?
Yeah. Imagine everyone just being connected to that, like instead of through our phones, like the Neuralink, like you're just always on that.
Oh my god, it just
You
doesn't
know?
stop.
Yeah.
At least now you can put your phone away.
Yeah, you could put your phone in your pocket. You could do that.
Yeah.
It's honestly, ads in your dreams is probably gonna be a thing.
Oh Jesus Christ, dude.
It's so weird, dude. Watching that New Year's shit last night, like Miley Cyrus and Dolly Parton up there. That was tweaky.
Very, very, very weird. It was some hardcore. You said it. You hit the nail on the head last night. You said this is some straight up Hunger Games shit.
Yeah, bro.
And it
like,
really was.
They were dressed up there like in Hunger Games outfits almost. I don't know. They just looked fucking just off the wall.
Like how all the rich people look in Hunger Games. Everyone's dressed very weird and exotic, like crazy colored hair and like beautiful dresses and like just so artificial is how I would describe it.
But like some of them, I mean, were just weird. Like the girl with the black and blonde hair who was singing. I don't know who that was.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck were you wearing?
Who the fuck was that?
I don't know.
It was like Sia or some shit.
It was Sia?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably
okay,
why.
Yeah. But still, like, dress normal, fucker.
I agree.
What the fuck?
No, but apparently Sia's an artist who, like, no one's seen Sia, I guess. Like, nobody technically knows what she looks like, I guess. Like, you never see Sia. There's a line. That's
clever.
It's a rap line.
Yeah.
I forget what it's from.
Okay. It's so stupid, dude. Yeah, it's such a weird... It's like we're living in the future. Like, we're currently in that weird fucking dystopian, like, kind of movie set kind of thing. Like, that's how the world is feeling right now. Like, the rich are just so fucking grossly, ridiculously rich that they're just so out of touch. They don't even know what looks good
And you know
anymore.
what's even weirder, bro? Like, I noticed that last night, and I wasn't even, like on... Like, I know it sounds corny, but, like, I wasn't, like, tripping or anything. And it's like, if I was, I just felt like that just would have put me in such a crazy loop. I'd be like...
As soon as you thought about that, you just couldn't stop.
Yeah, I would have just been like, they have all the power.
You'd probably be just sitting there silent, just internally fully panicking. You're just, like, full-on shutdown mode.
But, like, honestly, like, if that's how I would feel off of that, then... It's probably shouldn't be like that, you know? Like, the world probably shouldn't be like that.
You would think. You would definitely think.
Yeah. But that was my main case in point with that.
Yeah. It was really weird. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh my God, you're so right. So freaky, man. Dude, I want to talk about the recording of the last podcast. The third parter of the Christmas special we did. We were all dressed up. Dude, after we finish that podcast, I always forget how much podcasting takes it out of you. Like, weirdly enough, like, it's kind of exhausting doing a podcast. Bro, I was sick, and I was, like, pretty much numbed up so I couldn't feel the sickness and I could just power through it.
Yeah.
Dude, when you guys left and I was, like, tearing down the studio and getting everything packed up and stuff, I was, like... I felt like death, bro. Like, I couldn't stand up for more than, like, 10, 15 seconds at a time. Like,
that was when you had a fuck ton of coffee?
Yeah, too? That was when I was just wired, like, just trying to get through it.
Man.
I felt like shit, bro. I never felt closer to death.
That sucks.
God damn. Maggie had to come fucking help me pack
I really liked
up.
that third parter.
Yeah, me too.
That was fun.
It was good. They were all good.
I wonder what our next, like, theme is going to be. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of want to do something for St. Patrick's Day. I always used to love celebrating St. Patrick's Day, like when I was a kid, and I haven't celebrated in a long time.
We could do that.
I like St. Patrick's Day.
Fuck yeah. I think we just need to be festive with all of them. Cinco de Mayo.
For sure. Cinco de Mayo. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Valentine's Day.
May the 4th be with you? I don't know.
Yeah, we could hit up Mitch. Ooh, that could be...
Ooh.
We could have Mitch on.
That's a good one.
Very good
idea. One. Ooh.
He knows all about May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, but maybe.
Fucking
we'll see.
nerd. Yeah.
Dude, he really is just a reincarnate of his dad.
He really is.
It's so nuts. For any of you who don't know Mitch or his dad, he's super into Marvel. And he has this whole room dedicated to, like, everything Marvel.
Fuck yeah, he does.
And Mitch has his own house, and he has his own room full of Lego ships and cars and stuff. And it's, like, super cool.
Yeah.
So it's like they both have their own little man cave room in their houses.
Fuck yeah.
So it's super
Bunch
dope.
of Legos and shit.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't have the attention span for Legos anymore, like as I used to do when I was a kid. But
I've never really played with Legos.
I used to like Legos. Funny enough, I used to like Star Wars Legos, and I was never even a big Star Wars fan.
I mean, they look cool.
They do look cool as fuck.
They look dope.
Yeah.
Especially the ones hanging in Mitch's room. It's like a
Yeah.
fucking
I mean,
shit
he does
just
it
hanging
right.
from the ceiling.
Yeah, he does it cool. Yeah.
He does it super cool.
Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, we have a lot of people wanting Mitch on for a part 2. I know that. So that's definitely an idea. Nothing set in stone. Speaking of the famous Apex Prey phrase, nothing set in stone. Shout out to Socks. Socks got us
Yep, shout out Socks.
our first merch, technically. He got us these t-shirts for Christmas. So yeah, I mean, still, again, nothing set in stone, but we're figuring it out. So keep your ears open, eyes and ears open, because it's definitely coming for sure.
Yeah.
We just don't know when yet.
We just need that 1,000 followers on TikTok first, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, share this shit, man.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about Socks a little bit. Most podcasts that do the kind of like producer part of the podcast kind of thing, they have a nickname. Most of them have a nickname for their producer, like something quick, you know? What do you think we could make Socks's?
I was also thinking about this because we talked about this a
We
little
need it to
bit.
be something like good though, you know, like not ironic, that we can actually use, that we can put into use.
Everyone I talk to about Socks is like, is Socks his real name? His name is just Socks.
Literally.
Yeah. It's pretty much his nickname.
Yeah, it's
but-
like already a nickname.
Yeah,
but
but that's like our nickname. Like that's like his.
That's like his real name to
life
me.
nickname. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's his real
I
life.
don't know how to
nickname.
explain it.
He needs an Apex Prey nickname.
I think I agree with you because,
Yeah.
like, I mean, his name is Dylan.
Right.
Why'd you say it like that?
Fucking regular ass name.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I like your name. We should call him Bleezus. I like
Bleezus?
Bleezus.
What do you
I
think,
think that's a
Socks?
good name. What do you think about that?
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it? It's a little blasphemous.
We gotta.
But-
Socks can't give himself his own nickname, so we gotta
Yeah.
think
True.
about this.
Yeah.
So we got Bleezes.
I don't know.
What else
What
do
do
we
you
got?
think? Definitely something about Jesus, I think. Or at least, take that into consideration. Because
Yeah.
he is the modern day living incarnation of Jesus Christ. 100%.
Literally.
I have the same hat, bro. Same exact hat. Literally. That's dope. Same
you.
hat, McGee.
Sleezes. Wow, that
Sleezes?
sounds bad.
I don't know. Something like that. Let us know in the comments what you think. We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
They
We're-
called me Sweezy in middle school.
Sweezy?
Sweezy?
Yeah.
Okay. We got
Sweezy
Bleezes.
socks.
We
That
got
was
Sleezes.
my Instagram name. It was D Sweezy.
D Sweezy?
D Sweezy.
Yeah.
I like D Sweezy.
Okay.
That's nice.
I do like
It's got a
that.
good ring
Throwback.
to it.
It really does. D Sweezy.
D Sweezy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let us know what you guys think.
Yeah.
My grandma heard that one. She said, D Sleazy. Why they call you Sleazy? And I was like, no, it's not like that, Grandma.
Grandma.
That's funny. Good old Gam. All right.
When we gonna get Papa on here?
Oh, God. I don't know. He still has to get me those lyrics he said he's been working on.
Yeah, we
He
gotta
wants
write
us
that
to-
song.
Yeah, he wants us to work on it for him. And put it on
Yeah,
the podcast.
what the fuck? Let's do that.
Yeah,
I forgot.
I'll ask him about that. That'd be
That's
fun,
nuts.
dude. Hell yeah. It's
Hey.
probably gonna be some like crazy, deep, sad shit that I'm not gonna even want to touch.
That's all right. I'll handle all of it.
Okay, you can just communicate with him. I'll give you his number.
Or we could just do a acapella singing.
Okay.
We
That'd
could be
dope.
like a 3 acapella group. You know what I'm saying?
I just got a new harmonica. I could harmonica in it.
That's dope.
That'd be sick.
Do you like
I love the
fire?
harmonica.
You like playing it?
Yeah, I do. I don't know how to play it, but it's fun.
Have you been trying to learn though?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
a little bit. It's fun, man.
Yeah.
Dude, the
It's a
old
cool
guys
noise.
at the bar that just pull out the harmonica
Right.
to whatever song's playing. It's low key like
It's
like
nice. Like if someone's
Yeah.
good at the harmonica
yeah.
and you listen,
At first
you're like,
what the
"Ooh,
fuck
okay."
is this guy doing? And then he starts playing, and you're like, oh, he's low key killing it,
Right.
bro.
It's almost like going to like an Irish fest and listening to the bagpipes. And
Okay.
then once you get more drunk, you start going like,
I'm not gonna
Ooh,
lie. I'd go
okay.
fucking crazy at an Irish fest, bro.
dude, the Cuyahoga Falls Irish Fest is so much fun.
I would go. That sounds
Yeah.
like a blast.
We should
Go to fucking.
I like. I want a. I
we
want
should
a mug. I
we
want a
should
boot,
go.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
should go and vlog it next time they do it.
Let's do it.
Like when the weather gets nicer.
Hell yeah.
They do
Let's go to
festivals
fucking
down there.
Oktoberfest
Yeah.
in Germany.
That'd be nuts,
In
dude.
Germany?
I've heard that shit goes crazy.
I don't think I've heard of that. What's that?
That's like the craziest drinking
Yeah,
fest
it's
of
just a big-
the world.
Yeah, it's pretty much just a big brew fest.
Yeah.
It's wild.
All right.
People just go crazy.
Just drinking pitchers.
Damn. Yeah,
You know?
no, but like an Irish setting just sounds so nice. Just like the bagpipes. That
Yeah.
sounds like a
It's a
good
fun
time
vibe.
to hear while
Dude,
I'm super drunk. That sounds
It's a fun
fucking
vibe.
awesome.
I've always loved the Irish culture because it's very like, it's a very war heavy kind of culture. Like what it's based around. Like it's very like the Irish people have been through some fucking shit. Dude.
Yeah.
Like they've been like fucking enslaved and shit. Like it's wild. So the whole Irish culture, like their food and their music, it's all just so rich of like, you know, culture and love because it's such a, I don't know, like something about it. It just feels so warm, you know? It's
Yeah.
all like,
Feels homey.
yeah, we're all just like here on this earth trying to have fun. Like, let's take care of each other. Yeah.
Yeah. There's not a lot of like things that really. I think it's just music, bro.
Yeah.
I would say like I don't know.
That does what?
That just kind of makes you feel at home because
Yeah,
I think
for
that's
sure.
the aspect like that brings it to me at least.
There's definitely something to that. There's definitely something about the frequencies and the vibrations that you get from different rhythms and music and stuff. It definitely interacts with our like consciousness in a really weird, I would argue almost like scientifically spiritual kind of way.
It
Like,
definitely does.
It definitely fucking gets inside of you. It's like
Yeah.
a drug. Like it really
Yeah.
is. It like music can make you feel different.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's honestly dope.
Yeah. It's really fucking cool, man.
Wow.
Hey, I want to talk to you guys about this, and I think we should do it on the podcast.
Okay.
What the fuck has been going on with Call of Duty? Why can we not catch dubs?
Dude, I don't
What's
know.
going on? Let's talk about this right now.
Warzone's. I just never been a big Warzone guy.
I love Warzone.
I
like it,
also
but,
love
like, I don't know.
Warzone, but it's tough because this Warzone, they got some fucking fixes to.
It's
to do.
insanely sweaty,
Like,
and there's no like.
it's insanely sweaty. There's way too many bugs. They need to get rid of this, like, whatever they have going on over at Activision with this skill-based matchmaking and skill-based hit registration shit. They need to put a stop to that, because,
There are some hits that I feel like
Bro.
I shoot that just don't register.
bro, it's outrageous.
I think I was spectating you yesterday.
Yeah.
And I seen a shot like it literally looked like you hit him, but it just
was literally, I remember that, because I was so defeated. I was, like, doing so good, and then I'm fucking destroying this guy, and he's just not going down. So I just, like... you just throw your hands up. You're like, what the fuck else can I do? Like,
most of the time when I die, bro, I feel like I noticed something that I did wrong that I shouldn't have done. So
yeah,
like,
that's good.
yeah, it's like, so sometimes when we lose, I mean, I could see it being my fault because I'm like, fuck, why the fuck was I doing that? You know,
Yeah.
like, I'll go out to a safe cracker by myself or something, and then I'll
Right.
just get fucked.
Right.
And it's like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
No comms on my team. I'm not
Yeah.
telling them where I'm going. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. I mean, we all have those, you know.
Yeah.
We got to tighten up, though, for real.
Yeah.
Because I love that game.
It's so
And
fun.
I would love to stop playing it because I'm mad at it because it's technically shitty, but I know I'm just not going to stop playing it. So we got to figure this shit out.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I've caught technically 2 dubs now.
I've got a few Warzone dubs, yeah.
I've only caught 1 regular Warzone dub and then 1 mini.
I've caught a few solos. I actually like playing solos because it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, it sucks that I have to resort to this just to, like, do good in the game right now. But, like, I have this fire ghillie suit, so I just, like, go full stealth mode. Like, I get silencers on my shit.
Hell
and
yeah.
I'll hide in bushes and, like, assassinate people. And it's fun to play like that. Like, solos, it's like you're in a fucking, like, action movie. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I was running solos the other day.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It can be fun.
It's
for
different.
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
different running
It
solos.
definitely is different. It's like a whole different game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the pace of the game is different too.
I recently just found one of my problems out was like the guns that I do have that I buy don't have big clips in them. And so
Yeah.
when I knock somebody, I always have to fucking reload.
Yeah.
Or like go run
Yeah.
somewhere to like heal up or
Yeah,
reload, you know.
that's where you really have to put thought into it.
Yeah.
Like especially with the tuning of your attachments and shit, because like you know, if you run into something like that, like you have a gun that you love using with these attachments, but you just don't have enough bullets, then, you know, you got to tune other things to make it like a faster reload. And, you know, there's a lot that goes into
Yeah,
it.
that makes
you know?
sense. Yeah.
It's pretty fucking intricate. It
It
really
is.
is. Takes a lot of brain power
I
to
think
play that game.
my favorite gun right now is probably the HCR, the LMG one.
Yeah, that
The
like
one that
AUG
holds
looking
60.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's nice. I find
one's nice,
60 is
yeah.
a good like clip.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
can take like 2 people out, maybe a third if I
Yeah.
hit everyone. you
Yeah,
know?
I've been running that RPK, and that thing is nasty, bro.
Is
It's
it?
so nasty.
I just can't get used to it, bro. I also don't have it unlocked, but I have it all
Yeah.
the way maxed out.
Yeah,
So
yeah. You just got to get like the right. You got to play with it, get the right attachments. I have like a 100 round mag on it, and the thing handles like a regular AR, so it's like kind of quick, you know. And then I got this 100 round mag. It's OP for sure.
hell yeah.
It's a cool gun.
I seen Tylen with a 100 round mag the other day. He was like fucking squad wiping, bro. That's what inspired
Yeah.
me. I was
Yeah,
like,
bro.
damn, he doesn't even have to like reload to kill other people.
Yeah.
It's like that's kind of smart.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's definitely nice.
Yeah.
It's weird to get used to though, because if you put on a huge magazine
Mm-hmm.
and you're not used to it, you're used to like a 20 or 30 round mag, then you'll kill somebody and have an instinct to reload.
Yeah,
Not
and that'll
realizing
fuck
you
you.
still have like fucking 70 bullets. You know.
And it takes longer
Yeah.
to reload because it's heavier.
Yeah.
I'd rather do that though, because the majority of the time there's like, if one person's coming, 2-3 people are following behind them, and
For
I'd
sure.
rather just fucking not reload and just
sure.
keep shooting at
Yeah.
them.
It's almost no matter what too, because like if you're playing quads, then you got the whole rest of his team. But then if you're playing like solos or duos, and you kill somebody and you know you're about to get third party, that's just how it works. Somebody else hears those shots, they're about to come at you while you're weak.
Yeah,
Gotta be
that
on your
game is
shit.
fun as fuck.
It is fun as fuck.
I was talking about this the other day. I haven't played a Call of Duty this much since like Black Ops 2.
Same, bro, and
Like,
that's
it's
saying
nuts.
something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why it's so hard for me to stop playing it right now, is because that right there says something about how good of a game it really is. When people are calling this the best Call of Duty ever, even despite all of the bugs. Like if they fixed those bugs, it would be a flawless game in my opinion.
That game is fucking gas,
yeah,
bro. I love
it's
it.
fire.
It's not even like the old Warzone. I feel like was way more tweaky than this one.
Really?
Yeah,
I
think
disagree.
so. I don't know. I also,
also
didn't
on
play a
PC
fuck ton.
though.
I didn't play a fuck ton of Warzone last year or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I played a lot of Warzone 1, and I also played it on my PlayStation though. When the new gen consoles came out, I kind of just switched to PC because it's just more customizable, and I'm good with the keyboard and mouse now. But yeah, from what I've been like hearing, like reading on Reddit and stuff like that, most of the bugs are now pretty much fixed on console. It's just on PC that it's still all fucked up.
really,
Yeah, which
that
sucks.
sucks.
Yeah.
I was fucking lagging out a bunch today. I don't
Yeah.
know what was going on there. It was weird.
Yeah.
It's like lost connection to host a whole bunch of times.
Yeah. Yeah, that's annoying shit. You would think the other thing that kind of sucks is like it's such a huge fucking company, like pretty much $1 billion fucking corporation making these Call of Duty games. You would think they would send out updates to fix the bugs that people are quitting the game over, but instead they send out updates like adding a fucking Rocket League mode. Like,
yeah, what the fuck?
nobody wanted that.
No,
You
literally
know?
no one wanted
shit
it.
was
Nobody
fun, I'm
asked
not
for
gonna
it.
lie.
You played it?
Dude, that shit was fun.
I didn't even play
That
it.
shit was fun. I'm
It's
not
fun.
gonna lie.
It's fun for like 5 minutes, and then after that, you're like, I'm playing Call of Duty. Like, I want to fucking play COD.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was interesting, dude. I have big news.
What?
I've kind of been getting into the new Liver King, like the new and improved Liver King.
Hi, I take steroids.
I kind of like it. Like, you know, now that he's still a liar, you know, but I don't know. I like his content that he's been putting out recently. I feel like it's very like,
It's just the progression, bro.
yeah, it's very like positively motivational, and like, you know, he's been weirdly positive recently, and whether that's just a front that he's putting on or not, it's still good content. I like it.
I seen this guy on TikTok. and someone commented under his thing, he's doing parkour in the forest, just like jumping on
That's
trees,
dope.
and like it looks super cool.
Yeah.
He's like, "You're more liver king than Liver King is, and
Mm-hmm.
like more primal than he is and shit."
Yeah.
And if I pulled up the video right now, I don't know if I have it, but I'll
Okay.
try.
Yeah.
But he's just like swinging around the branches like so well. It looks like kind of fucking freaky.
Yeah.
How like similar
Almost
he
looks like a chimp or
Fucking
something.
yeah.
Tarzan.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Fuck yeah, that's cool. I love that shit. I gotta get back to the gym, man. I've been kind of slacking this last couple weeks. I actually started slacking when I got sick. So like about a week probably I've been off.
I've been
it,
doing like. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you're good.
But I've been doing like 2 days a week for like
Really?
3 weeks now. It's not much.
It's better than nothing.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
It's better than nothing.
I've been going in there and getting it done. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
It's just tough, man.
Cisco, do you go to the gym or you just work out at home?
I work out at home.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a whole gym in my basement.
Yeah, that's I knew that.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah,
You may as
so-
well utilize that
I'm
shit.
about to start coming over, bro.
Dude,
Fuck
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure you could. But
Yeah.
like, it's just, I've just been living there for a while. I look at the fucking weights every day, and I'm like, dude, I'm like stupid if I don't use this
Right.
while I have it.
Yeah.
You know,
It's just literally right under your feet. Like you can
literally
just use
under
it.
my feet. I could
Yeah.
go downstairs and I could be as big as as big as Nathan if I wanted to.
I mean, if you want to get technical, you can do that without anything. You can achieve some crazy shit using your body weight. Just doing push-ups and
Bo
sit-ups.
Jackson only did push-ups.
Yeah, bro. You can.
Did he really?
You can really
Yeah.
achieve some
What?
crazy
Said
stuff.
he never lifted a weight.
Yeah, you just gotta like, and it's true. Like, it's so achievable. That's one thing I've realized since I've been doing this calisthenic work at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking achievable, and it's so much better for you. So much better for your joints and your fucking your muscle fibers, and it's just way healthier. It's way more natural. Like just doing like handstand work and pull like push pulls and hanging from bars and shit. Like it's just so good for you. Like not having extra shit. Like it's better to just almost be able to be nimble,
With your own
and
body.
like flexible. Like
Yeah.
calisthenics is big on like flexibility and not hurting your joints, but instead improving your joints, and
Yeah.
it's good shit.
My favorite exercise to do is pull-ups.
Yeah.
It's like
They're fun.
yeah, that's like calisthenics kind of
Yeah,
pretty much.
for sure.
I prefer doing like body weight stuff way more than
Me
like
too.
lifting weights and stuff.
Yeah.
I still like lifting weights, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel super fulfilled when I can do
100%.
like 6 sets of pull-ups or something.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Like, it
for
feels
sure.
Fucking nice.
Yeah, it feels really good. Pull-ups are very, very rewarding because they're hard,
They're super,
but
bro.
they're easy to like keep working at.
Yeah, I mean, if you can only do one pull-up, do one pull-up a day.
Right.
Even
Yeah.
like, or even one pull-up a week. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. People don't think about how heavily it's just a mental thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so easy to like just go in the basement and like hang from one of the wooden beams or something. Like you can
Yeah.
just do some pull-ups there. Like it's so fucking easy. You just got to tell yourself, like you just said, do one a day. Eventually you'll be able to do 2 a day.
Yeah.
You keep working your way up. Like, I mean, everybody has times of the day where they're not doing shit.
Yeah.
Do a couple push-ups, Right now you're only able to do 1 pull-up and fucking 15 push-ups, and if you do that every day, then in a week you're going to be able to do fucking 4 pull-ups and
Or even,
God
I mean,
knows how
shit,
many.
even doing that like twice a week, even. Like,
Right,
Not even
yeah.
every day, just doing something.
it's just a mental block that people
Mm-hmm.
have. It's this weird thing that like you can and you can, but for some reason your brain just says you can't, and it's not true. You got to trick yourself.
So I've been trying not to lift less than the 2 days.
Yeah.
But like I want to work out more.
Yeah.
But I know that if I do that, it's gonna like force me out of stuff that I want to do as well.
Right.
And I don't
Yeah.
like that's where I kind of don't want to like force it. But at the same time,
Yeah.
I know it would be really good for me
Yeah.
to be more active
Right.
in
So,
the gym,
I actually go through that loop with myself very often. And one thing that I've found that pulls me out of that loop every time is thinking about how, I mean, I hate when people say this, but just to put it in terms that people will understand what I'm talking about, how people say your body's a temple and you need to cherish it and take perfect care of it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't like that phrase because it's just kind of a stupid phrase, I think.
But that's how you feel.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's very true.
Yeah.
Like, and I think about that every time I get into that weird rut that you're talking about, is how, like, this is my meat vehicle, and if I can't take
That's
care of
true.
my meat vehicle, how the fuck is my brain gonna feel? You know,
Yeah.
how am I gonna be acting? It's just very true. Like, you know, your brain controls everything, but the only reason your brain's able to do shit is because of this whole part that helps your brain control everything.
Yeah.
And if you don't take care of this, then you're just fucked. You know, it's a
Yeah.
trickle down effect. If you don't take care of your body physically, if you don't work out and put the right things into your body, like, you need good fuel to be able to perform at high levels, to be able to not forget shit all the time, you know, to be
Yeah.
able to hold down an hour-long conversation for a podcast. Like, you need to take care of yourself, definitely. It's very fucking important.
Yeah, like, I'll just find myself wanting to like work out after work sometimes, and like I'll do it
Yeah.
sometimes, but like other times I'll know, like, well, if I do this, then I'm gonna have to cook dinner after this.
Right.
I'm gonna be tired as fuck.
Right.
Probably just
by
gonna
the
go
time
to
I'm
bed
done
after
eating,
that.
I just gotta go the fuck to bed.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
wake up, probably should do it all again tomorrow to be healthy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna, because I'd rather go home after work and
Right.
play some video games because I
Right.
worked out yesterday or
Or watch a
something.
TV show.
Right,
Or just
like,
chill. Like, you know,
something.
which is also important. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
need
don't
to
know.
you need to be fucking happy, obviously, you know?
Yeah,
It's just a balance. It's all about a
It
balance.
is a balance. I feel like right now I'm in a good balance, but
That's
I
good.
probably
That's
could
important.
like work out more. I
Yeah.
think
Same.
I could push it more, but it would just be challenging myself, and I mean that's just probably what I need, honestly.
And that's a good mindset to have. You know,
Yeah.
you're never going to get anywhere if you don't have the mindset of, you know, I'm doing good, but I need to do more. And that's such an important mindset to have, man. And
That
it's good
is
that
how
you
I've
have
been
that.
thinking about that.
Yeah. It's good that you have that. The only next step you can possibly do is do that more.
Taking
you know?
action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking action is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Hardest part of everything.
I love that we can always like stop something and always pick back up. It's so awesome. Like I can
Yeah.
like years ago I lifted for like months on end,
Yeah.
and like I felt super fucking strong, and like I stopped. I felt like I lost it all.
Yep.
And then like here I am now, and it's just like you really can just start over whenever you want.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Especially living in America, dude.
yeah, I don't know, it's really cool. I like to know that I can always just pick it back up.
Absolutely.
Anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's always been why I'm so grateful to have been born in the plot of dirt that I was born in, was because you can, even if you're getting into a rut, you can still dig yourself out of it. Like, that at a base level is so much more than so many other people on earth can say that they're able to do with their lives. Like, you could just spend a week, take a vacation, not go to work, sit on your ass, play video games, DoorDash food, and just gorge and be disgusting for a whole week straight, and it wouldn't affect your life one little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it would make you feel like shit, but that's what I'm saying. Like, in America, you could just do that. You can just do what you want. Like,
yeah.
You
That
can just
shit's
do
so
shit.
lit.
It's so dope.
Like the best part about like last night was I was fucking starving, and I didn't think anywhere
Yeah.
was gonna be open. And of course, reliable Papa John's, bro.
Hell
Just
yeah.
classic American pizza, bro. I'm just like, let's
We
fucking
got
go. Yeah, I'm like, yes.
Let's go. Papa said the N-word a couple of times, but that's okay.
He did.
Makes fire pizza. You can separate the artist from their art.
That's easy.
It's okay. It's okay to do, everybody. Like, I love XXX Temptation. Is that how it's pronounced?
I think it's.
I've
Tentacion.
never known how it was pronounced. But
I don't know. I know. What
I
you're talking
fucking
about.
I fucking love that guy's music. He made the best music, but unfortunately, he was kind of a piece of shit human. if you believe, everything that was said about him.
Yeah.
Which I kind of do. It seemed pretty legit.
Yeah, I mean, probably did. He
Yeah.
probably did beat his wife.
Yeah. But you can separate the artist from the art. It's possible.
That brings me to something I was going to say earlier, but I forgot.
Okay.
I just didn't say anything.
What?
We were talking about frequencies and vibrations and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, and
I
how
have
the
a good
music
thing
gets into you.
to add to this.
So, you know how frequency and vibrations affects water whenever you hook like an amp up to it? What if that's like happening inside us? Like when we get goosebumps and stuff, and
At like
we're
a
listening,
microbial level.
yeah, like everything's just like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like,
and it just feeds back and forth and through your
that's what's
body
giving you
and
the goosebumps all
Yeah.
throughout your body.
yeah, weird shit.
Yeah, that's all.
It's like some alien shit. Mm-hmm. I have a question.
What?
What do you? Okay, this is kind of a deep question. We might get into some shit here. Okay.
All right.
What do you think? How does the word infinity make you feel? What do you think about when you think of the word infinity?
I don't know.
I
Almost
spend
like
a large portion of my life thinking about the word infinity and what it means. It always trips me out.
infinity. When I think about it, I don't know. I kind of think about like the universe just constantly expanding, I guess.
Okay.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So that's funny that you say that because your brain trying to think of the word infinity still puts a boundary on infinity. It still puts a boundary on it, even though infinity technically means there's zero boundary. Because when you think of the word infinity, you think of the universe ever expanding, which it is technically infinitely expanding, but as you're thinking about it expanding, it's not infinite. It's not everything. It's a
We can
a
only think
limited
about a
thing.
finite amount.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we can't really think about infinity because then what goes past infinity? Nothing goes past infinity. It's just infinity.
That's so weird.
It's very, very hard for our brains to comprehend.
Ugh.
That's also why I think like if there is a higher power, it's probably the odds of any religion on earth being right about it are pretty much zero, I would argue, because it's it's definitely something that if it exists, it's way beyond our comprehension.
Oh yeah.
We can't even wrap our heads around a word in the English dictionary.
Yeah, we
Infinity.
can't. I mean,
How the fuck are we supposed to wrap our heads around that?
yeah,
A
that's
higher
nuts.
power? There's no way.
No.
There's no way in hell.
I found it funny when Sarah was talking about her dream that she had the other day, how the world was coming to an end and all the government officials came out as like fucking
Oh, yeah.
aliens and lizards and
Yeah.
shit. And she was like, Cisco was right.
They're all reptilians.
Yeah, dude. It's funny. And
That's goofy.
yeah, dude, I don't know. Like the whole like thinking about infinity makes me feel like a robot type of simulation deal, you know?
Like
at
it
the end.
almost makes you. Are you saying it actually makes you kind of feel like that, or it makes you like
That's what I think about.
trip out, like you're shorting out?
I don't know.
You're not talking about that.
What I mean is like so when we're thinking about infinity, like the way you explained it, how you were saying numbers, you know, can't fucking comprehend.
Right.
I'm just thinking about the creator being a fucking like robot or something for whatever
Okay.
reason. And
Okay. Being some kind of automated thing,
yeah,
like programmed
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
but that brings me to Sarah's dream, the whole alien lizard thing, whatever. When it comes down to like spiritual, there's like obviously conspiracies in like higher power, like, oh, we gotta sacrifice blah 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 to, you know, be
Right, yeah.
prosperous, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, what if those, like, in that conspiracy world, what if those people are closer to the singularity, or like knowing whatever is at the end, pretty
Yeah.
much, you know?
Closer to like being able to accept a singularity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
those like crazy off the wall conspiracy people.
yeah, like the whole thing with Balenciaga or anything. I don't know if you've heard anything
yeah,
about that.
yeah, some.
Yeah, so people are just a whole bunch of people are pretty much just making TikToks about it, saying like, "Oh, they're putting it in your face," blah blah
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
and it is really weird. I've done a little bit of the research on
Yeah,
there.
it's strange stuff. I forget exactly
I
what it
looked
is,
up.
but I remember watching just real quick. I remember watching like a little YouTube clip or something about the Balenciaga thing going on, and I was like, "Whoa."
It's weird,
Yeah.
bro. One of the head designers, I went on her Instagram page, and it's like a
Yeah.
whole bunch of satanic looking shit,
Ooh,
bro. On top of like
weird.
Balenciaga and her
Yeah.
bio and shit like that. It's just, it's freaky, bro. They got
Yep.
like on her page, I seen they literally had weird images of like children being fucking like just in weird scenarios.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
children being tied up or like
Yeah,
a
just very
fucking
strange stuff.
yeah, like it's weird cuz I don't know. I like going in little rabbit holes, so I looked
Yeah.
into it more, and they're just talking about how they sacrifice like children like who are super young to
Right.
get prosperous and to continue
Yeah.
to be prosperous and shit like that. And it's
Yeah.
like what if that were true, you know?
Dude, I don't know, man.
Like they really
It's-
would have all the power. Like the evilest people in the world would truly just have
Yeah.
all the power. And that's how we already kind of look at it.
Right,
You
right.
know? And it's just so fucking weird.
Yeah, it's very, very weird. I don't like being the kind of person that like says, "Oh, what if they're right?" Like to conspiracy people. But sometimes they just leave you no choice.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see some shit and you're like, "Is this like out in the open? Like, can everyone just like see what's going on and we don't realize we're all seeing what's going on?" Like sometimes there's just a weird celebrity clip or like a weird interview or something that happens that's like, okay, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Like, did everyone else just see the same clip I saw
Do
and
you have
nothing's
any
happening
in
about
mind
it?
that you're that you can think of off the top
Well,
of your head?
I mean, off the top of my head, I remember Sandra Bullock. I remember seeing a interview. I think it was an Ellen interview, and she was talking about this this very exclusive skincare treatment. This was like how she was kind of describing it. She was talking about a very high profile, like expensive, exclusive skincare treatment that's like only available to celebrities right now. And Ellen was kind of like digging into it a little bit, like digging at it, trying to get more info, and she ended up saying some weird shit like it's new human matter, like implying basically that they were taking matter, some kind of matter from babies, newborn babies, and somehow injecting it or applying it to their own bodies, and that's keeping them looking younger.
Yeah, dude.
And
I've heard that shit a lot too.
it was, I mean, that just off the top of my head, that's one of them. Like, it was weird as fuck. Because she said, and like they ended up just making a joke out of it or whatever. But
Yeah.
like Ellen said something like, so basically, from what I've gathered from what you just told me, you're taking the blood cells from like infants' foreskin and injecting it into your face. And like Sandra Bullock like just kind of laughed it off. She's like, "Well, if you want to describe it like that, then yeah."
Right.
But like, what the?
It's
fuck?
just a weird thing that I don't know, everyone says like they have to put it in your face. That's the only way they're like prosperous. I don't really know
Yeah.
if I believe like that.
Yeah.
But like that shit's just weird. I seen a
Yeah.
video of The Rock. I love The Rock.
Yeah.
Fuck. He was talking like yeah, we only take the how old are you? Like he was talking like some kid
Yeah.
in an interview. He's like, how old are you? He was like 12. He's like, oh, you're too old. We only take kids who are like 10 and younger. Like talking about I forget what he was talking about, but
What?
like I watched the video and it was fucking weird.
Yeah, just
bro.
very strange.
Yeah.
Very
And,
strange stuff.
like this, it's all religion oriented too. Like all of that
Yeah.
conspiracy shit has to do with like God, like Christianity,
Yeah.
God, I guess, and
Most of it, yeah.
most of it, yeah. And I mean, Kanye is a God preaching man. Obviously, you see how hard he
Yeah.
went for
Yeah.
God. You know,
Yeah.
his gospel albums and shit.
For sure. He's a
And
very, very religious person.
yeah, and
Yeah.
Kim is like, I think she's like a part of Balenciaga.
Sorry about that kind of strange cut that we just did. We just had a weird thing go on. Little technical difficulties, but we're back. We were
Yes.
talking about Kim K.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, I think Kim K is somewhat associated with Balenciaga.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Definitely
obviously,
is. I've been seeing it like all over the place
Right.
online. Yeah.
And did you see? I think there was like a whole thing, like a scandal with Balenciaga. Like there was already accusations, and people were on strike to not buy anything.
Yeah, it was a big thing.
Yeah, and like now it's just not talked
Right.
about at all
Yeah,
ever.
it's
That
just-
was a few weeks ago. That
Yeah.
wasn't even like too long ago. I don't think.
We're definitely a bandwagoning culture,
Yeah,
100%.
for
Like
sure.
people. The reason things get so blown out of the water is because people literally act like they care on social media, and then just in the real world, nothing's affected. Nothing happens. These companies don't lose money or business. Everything
Yeah.
just fucking keeps going.
I mean, honestly, I just don't really think a strike is gonna do too much, or a boycott. You know.
No,
to
especially because
Balenciaga.
nobody's actually going to do anything. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
It's social media is this weird fucking artificial, completely false world that everyone lives in for some reason. Nobody lives in the real world anymore. Everyone's in this weird little bubble, like this weird internet bubble. Everyone just argues with each other and shares opinions and like cares, quote unquote, about things. And you know, everyone's so fucking hot-headed and like explosive, and then you turn your phone off and you go walk down the street, you say hi to your neighbor, and you're like, it's like a different universe, it's like a different dimension.
Yeah.
Like it's completely different, the whole vibe is different. Like if you just live in the real fucking world, it almost seems like nothing's going on. It almost seems like everything's fine. It's very weird.
It is.
Very weird how our brains do that.
It is, but like, I don't know. It's just weird having everything just thrown at your face though. At the same time, just like having all that
Yeah.
information,
Yeah.
and then like, I don't know, that conspiracy shit too with Balenciaga,
Right.
bro. Like, it's just weird.
It is very weird. But again, that's what I'm saying. Like, we only ever hear about this shit when we're fucking on our phones looking at stuff.
Well, yeah,
or on
that's
the
true.
computer. Like,
What if so like you know how those demons or whatever like make them prosperous in the conspiracy world? What if it's like that for like every country? Like there's their own prosperous demon type thing going on there, and it's
yeah.
like
So like every country has their own kind of Illuminati type deal going on.
and it's like, I mean, we're only trying to go to war with other countries because we're trying to be prosperous. You know what I'm saying? So
do you think that's more realistic, or do you think a one world government kind of Illuminati is going on?
I think realistically more of a one world whatever the fuck you just
Illuminati,
said.
like
Yeah,
one world government kind of thing.
I could more see that. Like, have you heard of WHO,
Yeah.
the World Health Organization? That's technically. There's rumors that that's like what that is. Like that is the
Yeah.
controller of like everything, pretty much.
Well, yeah, people think that NATO, which is like the current like
Mm-hmm.
you know, good guy alliance, is what it's perceived by us because we're part of it.
Yeah.
That's what they think NATO is. They think NATO is just like pretty much a one world government that's trying to take over. They're trying to get everybody involved with NATO. That way, the entire world, instead of like country by country or whatever, the entire world is just NATO. We'll probably end up becoming the NATO race instead of the human race when
That'd
we
be
start
sick.
getting interplanetary.
That's so weird though, like forcing everybody under one rule without making them want to be under one rule. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, it's very
Such a weird way to
yeah,
evolve.
it's very brainwashy kind of
Yeah.
vibes. Yeah, like very singularity kind of vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Singularity vibes, but in a negative way.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking weird.
Yeah.
That's like Terminator right there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's like some The Giver type shit.
Dude,
You ever see
yes.
that?
I watched it and read it. I had
Yeah,
to do
same.
an essay about that.
Same, bro. In
That's
high school.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah. I
think it was
loved
middle
that
school
book.
I read that book.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it was freshman year when I read that book.
I remember
I
I was reading that book. Haven't read many books. I've read that,
Yeah.
Pearl Harbor, and like fucking Treehouse Chronicles or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck it was.
Yeah.
But that was a good book, dude.
Fuck yeah, it was, dude.
What was
that?
that?
Was a great
Didn't he
fucking
get like
book.
superpowers or like?
No. So
I
that
forgot
was
how that
it
went.
was basically like a dystopian future kind of deal.
Yeah.
The book was 1984, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure
I
the
have
name
no
the
idea.
name of the book was 1984.
No, I think it was just
But-
called The Giver.
No, the
Really?
movie was called The Giver. The guy's job title in the book was a giver, but the book wasn't called Giver.
Okay.
George Orwell was the author. But yeah, it's like a dystopian future kind of deal where everyone's pretty much hardcore brainwashed and
Yeah.
like it's a perfect lifestyle. There's no crime. Everyone's got food and
Yep.
everyone's good, but it's very weird. There's weird like baby killing shit going on behind the scenes, and they're like on this weird like secluded island. They're told that past the island is like a radiation zone. You can't go there.
Yeah.
This is a very bullet point kind of description, but yeah, and it ends up, obviously they find out how to safely revolt and, everything gets saved, but yeah, it's a wild book, man. It's pretty fucking awesome. I definitely highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Another book I've been reading, Maggie got it for me. It's Neil deGrasse Tyson's new book, perspective, some kind of cosmos perspective kind of thing. Very, very cool. It's right
dope.
up my alley, bro.
That's awesome.
I've been loving it.
I'm sick, bro. I literally went out of my way to order a Neil deGrasse Tyson book
Yeah,
one time.
I remember you telling me.
And it
about
was
the-
a fucking like it's just questions people
Yeah,
ask him.
yeah,
and he
it was
just
pretty
gives
much like
answers.
a book about his fan letters.
Yeah, literally, that's all it was, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about this. So,
Yeah,
like,
it could be interesting if you're, for some reason, really interested in Neil deGrasse Tyson's
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
like his personal life, aside, like, rather than interested in his work.
Yeah.
Then I could definitely see, like, super fans of Neil deGrasse Tyson
Yeah.
loving that book.
I'd rather just like read something that's more informative than
Right.
fan.
That's
letter.
why I
Like,
love
that's-
this book, bro.
That was
So-
just like a fan book. Like that's all that was. I'm
Yeah.
not like a hardcore Neil fan.
Yeah, so this book, I highly, highly recommend you get it. You would fucking love it. It's basically like reinstates all the shit that I've like always talked about. You know how I'm always talking about like, oh, how can you care about politics so much when there's a giant fireball floating right next to us in the sky? Like that is happening right there next to us. But you're complaining about Joe Biden, or you're complaining about Trump, or you're pissed off that you're not getting enough hours at work. Like there's a fucking fireball next to us that's millions of times bigger than us. Why is no one losing their shit? That's basically like the whole premise of his book. He goes into all kinds of different like space related things and scientific shit that's
Just saying how little we are, pretty much.
I
How
mean
little
pretty
our
much, but not
problems
in a
are.
negative, how little our problems are.
Yeah.
Not we are. Yeah, for sure. It's basically like the whole vibe of the book is like, how can you be worried about that when this beautiful thing is happening right in front of your eyes?
That's
Like,
sick.
that's the whole vibe of it, and I love it, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I was smart enough to like know, like if we were to have a super science guy on here, like we could just talk to him
Yeah.
about like anything.
I would love to.
That'd be
I would love
super
to.
cool.
That'd be fucking awesome.
I want to talk to
would-
somebody who's like who knows about like a little bit about dark matter or something. I think that
like cool spacey shit.
Yeah.
Someone who actually has some knowledge about it.
yeah, some knowledge about stuff that we don't have a lot of knowledge about.
Yeah, for sure. That would really put our interviewing skills to the test,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
Trying to keep up with someone that much smarter than us is a little bit. I think we got to work our way up to that, but
Do you
definitely
ever, like,
would be fun as fuck.
You ever run into like noticeably smart people and you're like, okay, yeah, I know
Yeah.
that. I know what this guy's super smart.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah,
weird,
all the
bro.
time.
It's a weird feeling.
You know instantly. You can know just by looking at somebody.
Yeah.
And then you talk to them, the first like few words out of their mouth, you're like, okay, I know what this guy's about.
Yeah.
This guy's onto some shit.
Like
that
one track
no one else
mind.
is.
Like
Yeah.
they're focused.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I can't even like the only people I can just like, and I'm not even talking about smart as in like book smart, you know. I'm talking smart as in like
Just overall socially
overall.
intelligent.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
super intelligent. Like
Yeah.
it's weird, bro.
Yeah.
It's different.
It is weird. Yeah, it's always interesting like thinking about different different kinds of people, you know? I also like thinking about like I don't know. I this might be a big like psychopathic trait of mine, but I really like when I'm in public. I love people watching and I like thinking about what those completely random strangers would look like doing a certain activity or would sound like I'll look at a some housewife and like I like make myself laugh because I just randomly start thinking about like what would the N word sound like coming out of her mouth? Like funny shit like that. I always do little weird like social experiments in
Just
my
like
own
what do they
head.
do on the low?
Yeah, like what would that like beer belly house father look like trotting on a horse or something? Like
I have a lot of those. I know what you're talking
I always
about.
think about that kind of shit. It's fun.
I'll have some. Yeah, I'll have some where I'm just thinking about people. Like how do they deal with like just getting as mad as I get sometimes? Like
Yeah.
what is
Yeah.
past that point
Yeah.
of me
Like if they
getting?
ran into the same thing,
Yeah.
how would they react?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I do.
Versus how I reacted.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's really funny.
A lot of the times I feel like I'm acting fucking nuts sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I get fucking
Yeah.
pissed.
Sometimes well, so you're talking like anger wise? Like
Oh
you
yeah.
think you get angry in public?
No, not in public really, but like
Just in general, you think you're more of an angry kind of
I'm
guy?
an inside angry guy. Like
Yeah.
I'll keep it in. I won't
Yeah.
really say much. But
Yeah.
like if you piss me off, I'll obviously say something. But like
Yeah.
it's just like I get annoyed with people and I let it get to me.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is.
Yeah. I get really, really, really fucking annoyed with people, but I also don't really let it get to me that much. Like I'll start getting super heated and I'm really good at calming myself down and being like, it doesn't fucking matter. Let's just
I'm
go.
working on calming myself down. Like for instance last night, I mean, I'm super overstimulated,
Yeah.
you know, and that instantly is going to put me
For
like
sure.
in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Even though I'm
Irritable.
supposed to be fucking having fun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it makes me less fun. And like I'm just thinking about like in those instances, like what do people do in those scenarios like who can't really calm themselves down,
Right.
you know? And
Yeah.
like I know when I can't calm myself down, I become a fucking dickhead, bro. I don't
Yeah.
want to like talk to people. I'll start
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I'll take myself out of the environment
Yeah.
because I feel more comfortable just being alone.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. It's a big fleeing trait. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people have that when something's too uncomfortable rather than facing it immediately and dealing with it, you want to just run away. So
Yeah.
you don't even have to look at it. It's not you don't got to deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
And it definitely works temporarily, but everything comes around
Does.
at some point. you
Yeah.
know?
And I was actually kind of proud of myself last night because I was obviously like a little pissed for real, but like
Yeah.
I tried not to let it get to me, and it did for a little bit, but
Yeah.
I got out of that funk.
But
and
yeah, as soon as you fucking get yourself, and that's what's crazy about the human brain is that everything you just described, you just spent the whole last 5 minutes describing this thing, this crazy situation. And that was all happening up in here. No one else
yeah.
felt that.
Yeah.
Only you felt all of those feelings that were happening to you. That's why it's so nuts because you were feeling that so heavily and it really wasn't even happening.
yeah, and it's not even like I don't like the people that I'm with. It's
No,
just
right.
like I'm just
Yeah,
overstimulated. Like,
yeah.
like
But
if
then
I'm a
once
cat,
you-
my hairs are up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But then once you like realize that, it's like it clicks. You
Mm-hmm.
get in your own head, you get out of your own head, and then you're good. And then we had a great fucking night.
Yeah,
you
and I
know?
was also thinking like just be smarter, like deal with my emotions that I'm feeling right now
Yeah,
better, like
in a
just
more
try
mature way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and what would a more mature like Cisco do?
Yeah,
Like what would I wish I would have done like the next day if I
Right.
continued in that negative spiral that I was
Yeah.
going in?
yeah, for sure.
And
Like
didn't let that shit happen.
you're looking at it almost in hindsight as it's happening.
Sometimes it's not all the time. It's like
Yeah.
sometimes I'll realize like I'm
Yeah,
being
only
a
when you
fucking
really
dick.
catch yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I get that. That's interesting.
And I
Looking
caught
at it-
myself last night. you know,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so you basically think that might be a really good fucking method, dude. Like when you catch yourself starting to get irritated, think about the tomorrow you
yeah,
and think about how that you would look back on your current situation in hindsight and how that you would have dealt with the situation.
yeah. That's
That could be a really good method.
it's exactly what I did last night, and it worked.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
It was cool. I felt fucking
I'll
powerful.
have to try that.
I felt
That's
pretty
interesting.
strong.
Yeah,
was
I've never
dope.
thought about that before. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, the tomorrow you is, it's important.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. You always got to look out for your future self.
Yeah. Just like
Definitely.
when I don't buy groceries, I fucking regret it. When I
Yeah.
go buy myself lunch, I'm like,
Right.
future me is paying because past me was too lazy.
Yep.
You know?
I actually do this funny thing where like I mean, I guess it's not really a funny, it's only funny cuz it's like I'm making it this big thing in my own head, but everyone probably does it. But I always think it's interesting like I get so hyped up whenever I know I'm about to have a big like night where I go out, I'm going to get drunk, like everything's going to be crazy. It's going to be hard to, plan stuff. Before that night, I'll do everything I can. Like I'll prep, I'll like, I carry my bag with me everywhere I go. I'll be like I'll get all of my shit in my bag. Like, I'll prep every little thing, even down to like getting home. Like when I take my pants off, where am I going to throw my pants? Like I think all that shit out. And it's definitely stressful, but it's also important because like when I get to that point of being out, like, out and about, being drunk or whatever, like things being crazy, then I go through these little things, I go through my night, I finish out the night, I get home and like, I'll have something prepared for myself that I did earlier, and I'll literally like I'll see it. I don't have an example, but I do this all the time. And like I'll see it, and before I do it, I'll be like so hyped up. I'll be like, fuck yes,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Looking out for the future Ethan. That's what you got to do, man.
It's like cleaning your room
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
I did that yesterday. Like, I clean my room, obviously, but, like, not as much as I should.
Right. And nobody does.
Yesterday, I woke up. First thing I did was clean my room because I was like, I already know I'm about to just lay down and watch TV. I'd rather lay down and watch TV in a clean room.
In a clean room, yeah.
So that's what I did, and I felt fucking fantastic.
Yep.
And that set the mood for my day, honestly, yesterday.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I forget who I heard this from, but they said one of those motivational guys, might have been fucking David Goggins, but he said a really important thing is making your bed every day, because that not only sets the tone of your entire day, but it's also like it's a weird psychological thing. Like if your physical limited environment that you interact with is cluttered, then your brain's going to be cluttered, and that's going to lead to your life in general feeling cluttered.
Makes sense.
That's
fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it makes a lot of sense.
I'm sleeping on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Literally.
They say a lot of really successful people say like the key to being able to get to the point of attacking like your goals and being, super financially stable and being really successful, like a lot of people claim that the big key to that is pretty much making your bed every day, like keeping a clean house, like cleaning your room, keeping your car clean. A lot of people say like that shit, if you can start doing that, just looking at your own personal, clean, tidy, organized, disciplined space.
Yes,
puts
space.
you in a very, very disciplined mindset.
That's a good way to put it, in a disciplined space. I like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's not like you want to fucking clean your room.
Right. Nobody wants to clean their fucking room. It sucks. Everyone knows that. But it's very important. And that requires discipline. If you don't have discipline, you're just going to not do it. And then you're going to be a fat piece of shit.
Fat, lazy piece of shit.
That's
clean
how it
your
works.
fucking room.
Clean your fucking rooms, you pieces of shit.
Dude, have you ever seen Zoolander?
We just watched Zoolander the other night.
What?
Because of all the TikTok
Dude,
the viral it's going.
I've literally never seen Zoolander.
No.
And Mitch sent me something fucking hilarious, like a clip. Stupid.
Dude.
And it was he's like, I'm not your bro. And
Yeah, dude.
I could just imagine myself watching that movie and just laughing my fucking
Very,
ass
very
off.
famous line from that movie.
Yeah.
I was so happy when I saw it was going viral on TikTok.
Yeah, that's
Dude.
I was like, what is this shit that I keep seeing?
Oh my god, bro. I used to love Zoolander when I was a kid.
And then there was this one that I seen at TikTok. It was when the girl at the register checks you out and your boy looks at you with all the Riz or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like a Zoolander clip.
Yeah.
And he's
He's
just like
doing the face.
yeah. I was geeked.
That's so funny, man. All right, well, I guess we'll call it.
Yeah.
This was a good one, man. It was relieving.
This
Big,
was.
big lift of weight off of our shoulders for sure.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get back to just the Apex Prey grind. Just
Hell
doing
yeah.
these regular old episodes.
We got some more stuff coming up too.
Fuck
We're gonna
yeah,
be
we
trying
do.
out some cool stuff here soon. So
Fuck yeah.
we appreciate you guys.
We're thinking about maybe putting together some kind of a skit. Maybe a short film or something. I don't know. We got a lot of things we're thinking about. A lot of, we were talking about this earlier. The sky's the limit with this.
And why?
We're taking this shit far as fuck. So it's dope that whoever's listening to this is getting in now. Because we have plans on this shit being pretty big. We're going to be doing a lot of shit. So fuck yeah, man.
We are the creators of our own reality. And
Absolutely.
we will have some fire shit to bring to the table.
Yep. But you guys are also partly the creators of our reality. So make sure you're commenting and giving us your feedback. Make sure you're sharing our shit. Share. Tell
Sharing
your friends
goes
and family.
a long way.
It goes the longest way. It's
Yes.
arguably the most important thing. Fucking repost our Apex Prey posts on your story, Just tell your friends about us because it's important, man.
We're on the road to 1,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
We are on the road.
We're on the road.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Road to 1,000 on TikTok.
Hey, and as soon as that shit happens, the better our content will be. We're going to be
Hell yeah.
doing some awesome shit. We're going to be doing some cool lives. We're going to have opportunities for the bigger fans of ours to, donate a little bit or be a part of the podcast and get extra content and early content. We got a lot of shit going on, so be prepared.
Yeah.
It's coming your way.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Fuck
Thanks
yeah.
for listening.
Let's make 2023 fire.
Bye.
Peace out.
Something like that.